Good morning. Hello. Cock-a-doodle-doo. How you doing? It's another Monday morning. Hello, everybody. Hope you're having a great morning. If you are watching this on the replay, leave me a comment. Let me know that you watched on the replay. I am going a little bit earlier than I normally do for Rooster Mode Activated. I have some plans. I'm heading out the door here in a little bit, but I am going to do, I'm going to still do the stream. I'm going to get all the segments in that I do. And so if you catch this afterwards and like, did Dean go live early? Yes, he did. But next week, of course, 8 o'clock. I will be back at my normal time. And so, yeah, it's Monday, another Monday. Um, Still thoughts with everyone across the country who dealt with the crazy, crazy winter storm. Weather that I'm not sure is still going on, but it might be. It came across the country. And so, anyway, good morning, good morning, good morning to Robin, I Heart Disney, hello. Good morning, Mom, hello. And so, yeah, welcome in, everybody. You're going to have a great day. I'm going to have a great day. And if I'm going to have a great day, then you're going to have a great day. And that's the whole point of this stream, this show. And so, yeah. So I am actually heading down to Disney World. I'm not streaming, but I am meeting up with some people this morning and looking forward to that. I will be streaming on Wednesday. I will go ahead and shout that stream out. I will be live on Wednesday from Hollywood Studios, 9:30. And with that, I gotta take this off because the audio isn't as loud as it normally is. Let me check. Okay, testing, testing. How is it now? I think it looked like it was coming in from like the computer microphone. So I think it might be switched over to the head mic. Okay, that's better. Wonderful, wonderful. All right, guys. So I don't want to feel like I'm rushing the show this morning, but I do want to get to. Um, there are a few Walt Disney World news articles that I um, found was interesting. So let me go ahead and get going on those. It is what in the Walt Disney World is going on? News and updates from the most magical place on Earth. And just I found a few that looked interesting from the past week. A lot more has been announced. There's a lot of updates, news updates about construction that's continuing. Those are like non-news news items because they're about, okay, oh, they're continuing work in the animal kingdom in the tropical Americas. We're starting to see the show building go up. Well, of course you're seeing a show building. There's going to be a ride. There's going to be a show building. So you're going to see the show. They're putting out merch here, there, and everywhere. Well, it's Walt Disney World. Of course, they put out merch all the time. So I don't cover those necessarily. Food items, possibly if it's interesting. I didn't notice anything really that caught my attention for his food goes. Refurbishments everywhere. Um, so I don't really cover all that, But these are some from like park operation things that I felt were interesting. The Mr. H, hello, good morning. Happy Monday. All right, so let me look at these articles here. I'm gonna read them off my phone. So at Epcot, Sea Dragons debut in Sea Base Aquarium nursery at Epcot. The nursery in the seas with Nemo and friends has some new tenants, sea dragons, who have arrived to commemorate the 40th anniversary of the Epcot Pavilion. Recent guests to the nursery and Seabase Aquarium have been greeted with curtains in one section. The sign had read, "Pardon our plankton. This exhibit is temporarily closed to prepare for new aquatic species." The new tenants have now officially moved in. Leafy sea dragons, or their Latin species name is Psychodorus aqueus, a unique fish native to Australia's southern and western coasts, and are related to pipefishes and seahorses. The species earned its moniker from its interesting appearance, which consists of leaf-shaped protrusions all over a long body shape, reminiscent of a worm dragon. The titular protrusions are not fins or appendages, but are just for camouflage. The Seas Pavilion in Epcot, currently known as the Seas with Nemo and Friends, celebrated its 40th anniversary this month on January 15th. Originally called The Living Seas, it had a movie about the oceans called The Sea, followed by an elevator ride to the ocean floor called The Hydrolator. That's cool. And the Caribbean Coral Reef Ride. The Caribbean Coral Reef Ride closed in 2001 and was updated and reimagined into The Seas with Nemo and Friends. And you can so blah 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 to the rest of the article. So there's sea dragons now in Epcot's The Seas. If you're going to Epcot anytime soon, which I may next week, go back there to see more Festival of the Arts stuffs. Um, Definitely check out The Seas and the aquariums there, the nursery. See the sea dragons. All right, next up we have an Imagineering permit. I don't normally talk about the permits that are filed, but this is interesting. Imagineering permit for updates to Disney's Hollywood Studios Toll Plaza. Disney's Hollywood Studios Toll Plaza may be seeing thematic changes in the near future. Walt Disney Imagineering has filed a permit for general construction at the plaza. That's where you pay your parking, or show your pass and get free parking. Or sorry, parking that's included with the pass. Anyway, Imagineering usually handles updates to experiences and theming rather than routine maintenance, which would be under the purview of Facilities Asset Management. The permit lists general contractor PCL Construction Services. PCL has been contracted for work in the former Muppets Courtyard, soon to be Monsters Incorporated Land Monstropolis. Debbie Burnfield, hello, good morning, Debbie. Hope you're having a great morning. Happy Monday. With Monstropolis under construction, which extends out to the cast member parking lot, Disney may be planning an update to the parking areas at Disney's Hollywood Studios, which could necessitate changes to the toll plaza. Nothing has been announced, however. The permit was filed on January 22nd and expires in 1 year. So it looks like they might be doing something different with the Hollywood Studios, the parking toll plaza, which is this. Won't look that great, but that's what they were referring to, where you pay the parking and everything. Coasty, good morning or afternoon, where you are joining. Thank you for popping in. Mark Langenkamp. Hello, Mark. Rooster Mode Activated. Morning. My farm is falling down over here. Don't look at it. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Morning, morning. Um, David T. I don't see David T in here. Is David T in here? Good morning, David T. If you're in the chat, say hello again. I can't see you. I can't see you. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Good morning. So anyway, they're doing So we'll keep an eye on. Why don't I see David T in here? I know I'm not blind. It better not be. I have to drive this morning. Ha ha. All right. Don't mind the thing over here that's falling down. Oh, David T. Hello. Welcome in. I'm glad you're here. All right. Um, so then next up, and I'm not going to go like into full read this full article, but the next headline news article that I have to share is that the Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival 2026 details announced, including Garden Rock's concert lineup. The Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival will return this March with topiaries, gardens, exhibits, and more. As previously announced, the festival will run from March 4th. Mark said, Rooster Mode has been activated. How do I silence the beeps on my microwave? Mark, I got one word for you. Sledgehammer. It's one word if you use a hyphen. That may not be the best answer, but that's my answer. So, topiaries, gardens, and exhibits. This year's festival will include more than 60 character topiaries, as well as over 31 gardens and exhibits throughout World Celebration, World Discovery, World Nature, and the World Showcase. Also, we have the Garden Rocks concert series. The lineup, there's a whole lot of people. Whole lot of people. Whole lot of people. Some new, some returning. It's a great lineup. So admission to see your favorite act is included with Epcot Park entry, and seating is available on a first-come, first-served basis for those seeking guaranteed seating. Dining packages are offered. Hashtag you pay more. Like Christoph and Sven fighting through Epcot's raging storm just to get here this morning. Oh, well, I'm glad you did it. It was all worth it. David T., it was all worth it, and I'm glad you got here. Thank you for doing that. We actually have some, it was raining, like right when I was starting the stream. I don't know if it's still doing it, but it's supposed to clear up later. And Florida is cooling down. But I'll talk about that in a minute. The Garden Rocks dining package. These dining packages give you a meal and guaranteed seating at the Garden Rocks concert series. Make your reservations starting on February 5th through the My Disney Experience app or the official Walt Disney World website. Blah, 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 blah. More about that. The outdoor kitchens and more return. The food booths. Returning to Epcot's Flower and Garden Festival are the outdoor kitchens, including brand new dishes. The Garden Graze food stroll will also return. Follow Spike the Bee across Epcot's gardens in this scavenger hunt adventure. Search for character-themed eggs hidden throughout World Showcase. Um, during this limited time experience and step inside the walk-through butterfly garden filled with dozens of species in every color of the rainbow. That is what I'm looking forward to right there at the top of my list is the butterfly garden walkthrough. Oh, yes, I want to do that. Um, so yeah, so the Spike the Bee scavenger hunt. Stay tuned to the channel because I will be doing that sometime in March. I will be going to Epcot and doing that scavenger hunt. Speaking of Epcot, currently is doing. By the way, that's all of the news articles that I've got for today. Just a little highlight there. Um, I'll keep an eye on it, and um, I will have more next week. So anyway, oh, okay. So anyway, Epcot next week. I'm aiming to try to be there, Thursday or Friday. Not sure. Um, Stay tuned to the channel, because I don't have it scheduled, yet. But I want to do the Figment, the art. Still have my booklet here. Um, the Figment paint with the brush. No, Figment's brush with the masters scavenger hunt. So there's that fun little picture there. So Figment's paint with the or brush with the masters. Gonna be looking to do that next week. Or the next time I can get down to Festival of the Arts because it's going to be over before you know it. So I want to make sure to do that scavenger hunt. Had a lot of fun doing the scavenger hunts. John Corndog, hello, good morning, happy Monday. Um, Thank you for popping in here on hopefully a beautiful start where you are to the Monday. If not, it might get better. Hopefully, I'm helping to get your day better. Started better. I can't talk. Um, Coasty, I saw above you said you'll be at Flower and Garden. Yay! Um, so awesome, awesome, Coasty. Um, what was I gonna say? Anyway, yeah. So, um, stay tuned. I am looking at getting streams scheduled and stuff. But yeah, Hollywood Studios on Wednesday. I will be there. 9:30 is when that stream will start. Regina Erie, hello, good morning, happy Monday. I'm glad you're here. Um, and hopefully you are glad you're here too. Um, but yes, absolutely. So yeah, it's overcast right now. Um, as well as I can see it. So actually, I would prefer an overcast morning while I'm driving down to Disney, because when the sun's coming up, it shines right in my driver's side, and it's just really bright. I appreciate the sun a lot. It does a lot for the planet, like almost everything. And But when it's shining in your eyes, trying to drive down the Disney, not so much. So if it's a little overcast, while I'm driving down there, it'll help with that. Speaking of sunrises, Friday, guys, Friday, I'm going to be doing another sunrise stroll. That's going to be at 7 a.m. Going back to my favorite place, the Smyrna Dunes Park, in New Smyrna Beach, where I love to go. So I'm going to be doing that Friday morning. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Looking forward to it. Um, so let me go on with Dean's Dictionary, words you need to know. Paul Engel, good morning. Welcome in. Paul's, Dean's Dictionary. Um, I got two words, and I did not get with it again, like I said I would. I apologize. Um, I was gonna make a slide with these words and the definitions that I can show on screen, but I got two words for you to expand your vocabulary and your knowledge of the English language that you may or may not be familiar with, or maybe you have not heard them in a while. And so the first word is Balter. Balter. Balter is how it's spelled. Balter. And it means to dance clumsily but with great enjoyment. To dance clumsily but with great enjoyment. And that is the word Balter that I've put in the chat right there. Balter. To dance clumsily but with great enjoyment. That's the first word. The second word is redimency. Redimency. And it's Redamancy. Redimency. Or redimancy. I don't know. However you want to pronounce it. Let me put that in the chat. Redimancy. Redimancy. So redimancy, that's the word, is the act of loving someone who loves you back. It's a love returned in full. So it's that redimancy is the act of loving someone who loves you back. And I think there's a lot of redimancy here on the channel. Balter, yeah. I feel like I could, yeah. Yeah, your cat, John, yep, your cat. If you have a dog, a lot of dogs are usually like that. Um, but yeah, so redimancy and Balter. Couple of words for your day. Woohoo! And yeah, I gotta go clear out my throat or something. Um, sorry, David. Yeah. So let me go ahead and Mark Langenkamp, have a great day. Have a have a cockadoodle-doodle-doodlerific kind of day. Cockadoodle do a terrific. Have a great day. Um, so next we have words of life, something to get you through the day from the Bible. This is from Psalm 61, verses 1 through 3. Psalm 61, I'll put that in the chat as well. Psalm 61, 1 through 3. It says, "Hear my cry, O God, listen to my prayer. From the end of the earth I call to you when my heart is faint. Lead me to the rock that is higher than I, for you have been my refuge, a strong tower against the enemy." And that's Psalm 61, 1 through 3. Our words of life today. All right, guys. Well, like I said, I have somewhere to head out to today. So that's why I'm kind of staying a little more on point than normally. I would be a little more laid back with the chat and everything. But I am headed out the door to go. I have some plans today. So I hate to make it short, but I hope that this was helped with your start to your day. And I hope that you have a gobble-tastic, wonderful, what did I say, cockadoodle-frick kind of a day. A terrific kind of a day. I'll be back next week. 8 a.m. Eastern, of course, will be is the normal time. So I will be back at my normal time at 8 a.m. next week. Um, but yeah, Once Upon a Turkey Leg also Thursday evening at 8 p.m. Eastern, and Let's Talk Turkey is Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern as well. So that's my lineup coming up this week here on the channel. Stay tuned to the channel at 8:30 or 8:45. I have another song video uh, going live on the channel that I did with my AI program. Tiki Man fan, hello! So stay tuned to the channel. It's about Buc-ee's. So stay tuned to the channel. It goes up at 8, I think 8:45, 8:30. Anyway, stay tuned. It'll go live. And I'll see ya. I'll see you next Monday morning for Rooster Mode Activated. So until next time, you guys take care and cock-a-doodle-doo.